So till last session, we've had talked about 12.1, 12.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Today we are going to talk about 12.8. In the last period only, we had actually seen all the definition of power. We have gone through derivations of power, everything we have seen. But today there are only some solved numericals and there are certain blue questions which we need to solve. And that's it. That will be the today's agenda. So today's agenda is very simple. All we have to go through is solved questions and some blue questions. So what we are going to deal today is part 2 of electric power. So 12.8 we are discussing. With this today's session, we will be able to complete our total lesson. Problem was actually we could have completed this lesson in the, it was completed in the last session only. But I don't want you to suppose be hanging in terms of those blue questions. So let us complete those today. So first we will go through is solved numericals which are present on page 219. Solved numericals. The first question they have given us is in that example 12.12, an electric bulb is connected to a 220 volt generator. The current is 0.50 ampere. What is the power of the bulb? So they have given potential difference. 220 volt means what? Potential difference. Ampere means what? Electric current, that is I. So we have two values, value of V, value of I. They are asking what is P. Now in the last session, we already have seen the formula for power. Power can be calculated as power is equals to potential difference into electric current. That is P is equal to V into I. So we will first write down given data. So what is given data? Given data is V is equal to 220, I is equal to 0.50. What is the formula for power? Power is equal to V into I. P is equal to V into I. So P is equal to V into I. Both values are given in the question. All you have to do is plug these values into this formula. That's it. That is the only requirement. So 220 volt into 0.50 ampere. So after multiplication, what would be the answer? The answer is going to be 110 joule per second. Joule per second. Why they have written joule per second? Because that is the usual definition for power. That is work by time. But you can just write down in place of joule per second, you can write down watt directly. In the textbook, they have given joule per second, but there is no need. You can directly write down W there. This third step is totally not necessary. So you just multiply and write down W at the end. That is watt. The next question is somewhat difficult, and let me tell you, this first question, this 12.2, it is rarely asked in the exam because it is very simple. But try to concentrate on 12.13. You can put a star mark on that question. Generally, these kind of questions are asked in our school exams also and in final CBSE exams. So this question is very important in terms of its, what I can say, difficulty. What they are asking is, in such kind of questions, they will be giving you a device. For example, they will give you refrigerator, they might give you TV, whatever the device they have given, and then they will give you its power rating. In this case, it is suppose 400 watt, and the device they have given is electric refrigerator. So that means refrigerator, fridge they are talking about, and they will give you number of hours this device is running. So that thing will also be provided. And then they will say what is the cost of the total bill, energy bill. Okay, something like our electricity bill which is given at our home. In the same way, what is the cost of running this refrigerator for 30 days if the cost of 1 kWh, that is 1 unit, is rupees 3. Matlab, what they will give? They will give you a device, they will give you the rating, they will say for how many hours it is running in a day, and then they will ask you total cost of the bill for the whole month, 30 days, or they will give you a month here. They might give you June month here. Then you can calculate with the help of your fingers. You can just know whether it is 30 or 31, and then you can multiply it. So first, to calculate energy, we need its power rating. So let us find out how many units it is using. Then we can multiply with the rate. Total cost is nothing but what? That rate into that value. So already we have per unit rate, that is rupees 3. All we need to do is multiply with total units. So first we will find out total energy consumed. Now how we can find out total energy consumed? Power is equal to energy by time. So energy would be equals to power into time. So energy is equal to, forget about this total and consumed word, focus on energy. So energy is equal to what? Power into time, right? So in place of power, I will keep it as it is, but time in this question is not given directly. We have to take into account this 8 hours also and 30 days also. So this refrigerator, first we are calculating how much energy it is consuming in 30 days. So how we can calculate? Multiply its power with number of days it is used and into number of days available, like on daily basis for how many hours it is used and for how many days you are using it. So power into per day usage into number of days for which it is used. So 400 into 8 into 30, right? So 400 watt into 8 hours per day, 8 hours per day into 30 days. 30 दिनों के लिए रोज 8 घंटे का इस्तेमाल किया गया. That is what is the meaning. Now you can see here it is hour per day. You can cancel this day and day because day is itself a unit. It is something like your second. Day is what? A unit of time. So you can just cancel it. Day and day can be cancelled. So it will become 400 watt into 8 into where that day has gone, that day and day has been cancelled. So what is remaining? 8 hour into 30. Now it's a simple calculation. After multiplying, what will be the unit? Watt hour, right? So the multiplication is 96,000 and this watt and this for hour, I will write down H. So it will become watt hour. What I will do? We have to calculate our total bill. So hence we need to convert this into kilowatt hour, kW. Why we need to convert it to kilowatt hour? Because you can see the rate for which we have been given is rupees 3 per kWh, per kWh, and the value we have got is in WH. We need to convert it into kilowatt hour. Our current value is in watt hour. So we need to convert it into kilowatt. How that we can do? All we have to do is divide it by 1000. So it will become 96. So value would be 96 kilowatt hour. Correct? So we have got our total energy. Now to find out total cost, all we need to multiply is 96 and per rate. The rate is how much? 3 rupees. So it's very simple. This 96 nothing but number of units, because you know kWh is nothing but commercial unit of energy. It is also called by its another name, units. So that is 96 units. To find out total cost, all we have to do is total units into rate of 1 unit. What is total units? That is 96, what you have calculated. And what is the rate of 1 unit? That is given in the question. It is rupees 3. 3 rupees per kWh. kWh means what? Unit. So 3 rupees per unit. So 3 रुपए का एक यूनिट है. Total how many units you have consumed your refrigerator? 96. For 30 days it has consumed 96 units. So multiplication would be 96 into 3. Very simple. Total units into rate of 1 unit. After multiplying, you will get the total cost. That will be your bill. So what is going to be the bill? 288 rupees. 288 means if we operate this refrigerator for 8 hours a day for 30 days for a month, we are going to get the bill of rupees 288. So these kind of questions are definitely asked in the exam. Actually, they are very simple, but students make mistake like in this question 2 times. First is what they do is they just multiply this 430. They forget about this 8. Or sometimes students what they do, they multiply this 408. They forget about the number of days it is operated. That is the first mistake students do. Second mistakes what students do is they do not convert watt hour to kilowatt hour. They directly use this value as 96,000. So students, what habit they have is they multiply 96,000 with 3. They do not convert watt to kilowatt hour. So there are 2 mistakes which you should be aware of. First mistake is what? Do not multiply only 2 values. You have to multiply hours per day into number of days. Second mistake, watt hour has to be converted to kilowatt hour. These mistakes you suppose, let's say, avoid, then you can be sure that you will definitely get marks. These are the usual mistakes which students do. Okay? So I'm just making you aware of it. Now let us just go for the next one. These are in-text blue questions, page 220. There are just 2 questions, so we'll solve it very soon. So first question is, what determines the rate at which energy is delivered by a current? And second question is the numerical. So let us start with the first question. What is the first question? What determines the rate at which energy is delivered by a current? Now give me response in first in chat box. What is the meaning of rate? We are studying this rate thing from 9th standard. Okay. What is the meaning of rate? Any quantity divided by time, right? Okay, Sanskriti, yes, correct. Kritika, right? So anything divided by time is called as rate. So that I will divide. I am formulating the formula as given in the question. So in the question, they said me the rate. So I have written time here. After that, they're saying the rate at which energy is delivered. Means I have to put in the numerator side, I have to put energy. As whatever is given in the question, that whatever is given, I am just formulating it. What determines the rate of energy? The rate I have written as divided by time, at which energy. So energy has to be written in the numerator side. So let me put that energy and time. Now what this formula looks like, energy by time. Have we seen any quantity which looks like this? Energy by time. Yes, Sanskriti, you're right. Power, Parth Baset, yes, correct. Power, Rucha, correct. So that means this quantity is definitely nothing but power, right? So this is energy by time is nothing but power. So what is the answer then? What determines the rate at which energy is delivered by a current? Power determines the rate at which energy is delivered by the current. Power determines the rate at which energy is delivered by a current. Very simple. All we did was we converted this rate to time. We put that energy to the numerator side and we got our answer because energy by time is nothing but power. So power determines. So take a screenshot of this. That's your final answer. Okay. Now let us proceed for the second question. This is a numerical. I will give you all the values, but you have to actually calculate the answers. Question is, an electric motor takes 5 ampere from a 220 volt line. So what is the potential difference? 220 volts and current they have given is 5 amperes. They are asking us to calculate power of the motor and energy consumed in 2 hours. So they have given current, they have given potential difference. Time has also been given, asking us to calculate power and energy. So two things we have to calculate, power also, energy also. Power we can easily calculate. Formula is V into I, so we can just multiply 5 and 220. We'll get our answer. For energy, we will calculate it in terms of power. Let me write down the given data first. What is given data? I is 5 ampere. What is second thing which is given? 220 volt, that is V. So V is equal to 220 volts. They are asking us to calculate power and energy, right? But time is also given 2 hours. So let me write that time is given as 2 hours. But our usual habit is we do not use hours. We generally use seconds. So I need to convert this. So 2 into 60 into 60. So that will be seconds. 2 into 60 into 60. What needs to be calculated? Power and energy. So that means I need value of P, I need value of E. So let me put it, P is equal to question mark, E is equal to question mark. Now first thing we are going to calculate is power. It's very simple. All we need to do is power is equal to V into I. So put the values there. That is 220 volts and 5. Multiply it and give me the answer. What is going to be the power? All we need to do is multiply 220 and 5. Very simple. Yes, who is the first one to give answer? Sanskriti, yes, correct. Answer is 1100. Baset, yes, correct. Second, 1100. Who is the third one? Kritika. Okay, Kritika, congratulations for paying attention. 1100. Yes, other students have also given proper answers. Kushi Somani, Rucha, Mansi, yes. Shreya, yes. Subur, yes, correct. Prithviraj, 1100, correct. Fine. So our final answer would be 1100 watt. Now, second thing they are asking us to calculate is energy. That we can calculate from power because power is equal to energy by time. So power is equal to energy by time. So what we need to calculate is energy. So what would be the value of energy? Energy would be equal to power into time. Energy is equal to power into time. Put the values there. P is equal to 1100. Time is 2 into 60 into 60. So T is 1100. T is 2 into 60 into 60. Now just multiply and give me the answer. What will be the energy, value of energy? Okay, Sanskriti, what you are giving? 132,000 joules. Okay. Rucha, what's your answer? 7.92 into 10 to the power 6. Rucha, your answer seems wrong. Check it again. I think there is some mistake. Okay. Fine. So many students are giving answer as 792,000. Some students are missing those numbers. Some are giving answers in the range of 132,000. Okay. Why so many variations? It's a simple calculation. Okay. Let me show you the final answer. So how much it is? 792,000. Okay. 4 times 0. That means it should be 7.92 into 10 to the power 6. Sanskriti, what are you asking? Why are we multiplying 60 twice? We are multiplying 60 twice because we have converted 2 hours into minutes and then seconds. If we multiply 2 hours into 60, that will be converted to minutes. But again, we are multiplying with 60 so that it will convert to seconds. Sanskriti, are you able to understand this? Why we are multiplying with 62 times? Understood? Okay, fine. Okay, Rucha, what? Yeah, yes, your answer is very much correct. I thought initially it was wrong, but yes, the first one to give correct answer was Rucha. That is 7.92 into 10 to the power 6, correct.